If the Potala Palace is the sacred ultimate of Tibetan mandala, and where the founding king of Tibet once resided, the Jokhang monastery was originally constructed to serve as a temple the king worshipped. Nowadays, the Jokhang monastery is the most celebrated temple in Tibet because the temple is not controlled by a particular sect of Tibetan Buddhism. It attracts adherents of all the sects as well as followers of Bongpo, Tibet's indigenous religion. Jokhang Monastery is another holy temple in Tibet. The Tibetan people, of course the majority of the population, 95% of it, are Buddhists, come here to pay homage to the Sakyamuni, or the great Buddha of this temple, which is situated in the middle of this temple. The Jokhang Temple, a massive building consisting of 3 floors and an open roof all filled with chapels and chambers, has undergone extensive reconstructions and additions since the 7th century, particularly during the 17th century reign of the 5th Dalai Lama. While parts of the existing temple structure date from earlier times, most of the murals are from the 18th and 19th centuries, and few statues, with the notable exception of a Choyo Sakyamuni, are older than the 1980s. The temple was sacked several times during Mongol incursions, but its worst treatment has been in the hands of the Chinese since their occupation of Tibet in 1959. But the renovations in the 20th century are the most effective ones and have turned the whole landscape into one of the most visited tourist attractions, yet preserved the sacred environment of a temple as well as improved the local livelihood. According to Cheng Kwa-eng, a revamp project president of the Jokhang Monastery, the modern renovation project covers the old town area of 1.33 square meters, which has affected the local population who are living in this area.
为什么我们要实行这个老城区保护工程？基于以下几个这个因素，一个是呢，因为我们这个老城区呢是历史年代比较悠久，是吧？另外呢，我们这个老城区里面主要存在什么问题呢？一个是这个老城区里的居民的用电很困难，它那个负荷很高，而且里面这个偷电、私拉乱建的现象很重，这个，所以这个整个老城区这个消防安全隐患非常大，因为楼楼的线，特别是在雨季，然后那个下雨的时候呢，在很多巷子里面私拉乱建这个现象很多以后，它就下雨的时候冒火花，很容易发生这个火灾，这是主要的一个问题。另外呢，还有什么呢？现在老城区里面居住的居民呢，一个是呢上水、给水很不方便。现在很多这个里面的居住人口多，然后原来的管网布局不合理，这样造成呢我们这个很多这个住在。
Mr. Zhang added how the revamp project has contributed significantly a great deal of livelihood improvement to the locals.
不用说是我们那个世界文化遗产。更主要的是有那么多居民在里面，所以呢，随时给那个老城区的居民的这个生命财产安全带来很大的这个隐患，这是一个。另外，我们这次保护工程中，我们采取的还有一些这个与古城风貌特色不相符的一些呢，我们在立面上一些做了一些一些保护的工程，包括一些门窗的。因为将来老城区里面要整个实行这个电才能工程，电才能工程以后，我们现在这个老百姓的这个居住这个环境呢，它原来这种的这个窗户呢，它这个密封不好，所以呢，这次我们呢主要在内部做了一些，把那个增加一些那个铝合金，断桥铝的铝合金，而且这个呢是双层玻璃的，所以它这个不管是节能节能方面呢带来很多影响。一旦通了这个暖气以后，将来它不会在这个
The Jokhang Monastery does not only resemble local faiths and represent Tibetan religious identities, but also prove that local wisdom coexists peacefully with modernity. Patsurang Desha Puttarangsi reports.